Hi students, welcome to our channel. இந்த வீடியோல நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம் அப்படினா 12th standard Englishக்கு இந்த half yearly examinationக்கான important questions for 2024 க்கு பார்க்க போறோம். சோ இத பார்க்கிறதுக்கு முன்னால நீங்க இன்னும் நம்ம சேனலை subscribe பண்ணலனா பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இந்த வீடியோக்கும் ஒரு லைக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க and மறக்காம நம்ம WhatsApp சேனல்லையும் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கங்க. சோ ப்ரோஸ்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய முக்கியமான क्वेश्चंसும் போயம்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய முக்கியமான அப்ரிசியேஷன் क्वेश्चंसும் இந்த வீடியோல நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண போறேன். சோ ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம வந்து ஸ்டடி பிளான் கொடுத்திருக்கோம் இல்லையா? ஸோ ஃப்ரைடே ஃபுல்லாகவே நம்ம வந்து ஸ்டடி பிளான் வந்து இங்கிலீஷ்க்கு கொடுத்துருக்கோம். ஸோ அதனால் இந்த கொஷின்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையும் இந்த ஃப்ரைடேயில் நம்ம அந்த ஸ்டடி பிளான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி கரெக்டாக படிச்சுருங்க. கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு ப்ரோஸ்லேருந்து இதை தாண்டி போயம்லேருந்து இதை தாண்டி வேறு கொஷின்ஸ் வர்றதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் வந்து கிடையாது. கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் ப்ரோஸ் கொஷின்ஸும் அட்டன் பண்ணிடலாம், போயம் அப்ரிசியேஷன்ஸும் அட்டன் பண்ணிடலாம். ஃபஸ்ட்டு ப்ரோஸில் பார்த்துடலாம், அதுக்கப்புறம் போயமில் பார்ப்போம். ப்ரோஸில் பாருங்கள். What were the various jobs undertaken by the little boys? How did the narrator help the boys on Sunday? Describe the appearance of Nicola and Jacopo. What made the boys work so hard? What was Lucia suffering from? Whom did the narrator meet out the outskirts of Verona? Describe the girl with whom the boys were talking to in the cubicle. The boys did not spend much on clothes. Why? Who took the author to the cubicle? What made the boys join the resistance movement against the Germans? Does the author like drinking tea with sugar? Give reasons. Whom does the author call misguided people? What is his advice to them? How does adding sugar affect the taste of tea? What is the second golden rule in the preparation of tea? Mention the countries in which tea is a part of civilization. How does army tea taste? Why does the author advise removing cream from the milk? Which tea does the author prefer, Indian tea or China tea? What are the author's views on China tea? Why does the author refer to himself as being in a minority? How did the boy who played the mechanic lose his eyesight? What injuries did the Barnard couple sustain in the accident? How does Dr. Barnard know the boy who played the trolley's driver? What was the profound lesson that Dr. Barnard learned from the boys? What roles did the duo take up? How was the unattended trolley put to use? What were the problems the trolley's driver suffered from? Who encouraged the boys in the hospital and how? What happened to the doctor couple when they were crossing the street? Why does Dr. Barnard describe the blind boy as a walking horror? Why did Hilary become clumsy fingered and slow moving? When did Hilary feel a sense of freedom and well-being? How did Mountaineers belay? What did Hilary do with his wet boots? Why was the original zest fading away? What did the photograph portray? The soft snow was difficult and dangerous. Why? Why did Mamanar hand over the chair to the villagers to retain it? What was offered to Mamanar by Amma? How did Mamanar handle the chair at home? What happened to the visitor when he sat on the stool? How was the chair made and how did the villagers react to it? When did the children get over the fear of sitting on the chair? Why were the two chairs compared to Rama Lakshmana? Describe the stool that the narrator's family had. How would liberty cause universal chaos? What is the foundation of social conduct? What does the rule of the road mean? Define liberty as perceived by the A.G. Gardiner. Why should individual liberty be curtailed? Where was the stout lady walking? What was the traffic policeman at Piccadilly Circus symbolize? What is liberty according to the old lady? அவ்வளோதான். இது வந்து போயம்ல ப்ரோஸ்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த 53 கொஸ்டின்ஸை தரவா படிச்சுக்கிறங்க. தென் போயம்ல பாருங்க. How safe was the castle? What was the firm belief of the soldiers? Who does we refer to? What work do the movers do? What could they watch from the turret wall? Why couldn't they do anything? Why did they feel helpless? Where were the enemies? Whom does they refer to? How did the soldiers spend the summer? What is the season mentioned here? What was the shameful act? Who was the real enemy? What was challenging? சரியா? இது எல்லாமே வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போயம்ல இருக்கக்கூடியது. அடுத்து செகண்ட் போயம் பாருங்க. Why is the scarf colorful? What makes the tree dear to the poet? Why is the poet unable to forget the tree despite the passage of years? Who is the giant here? What looks like a python? Or what is python? What is a baboon? Where was the baboon? What is winding round and round? Where were the bees and birds gathered? What is the baboon compared to here? What is the creeper compared to? How does the tree survive the tight hold of the creeper? அவ்வளோதான். சரியா? இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு செகண்ட் போயம்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டான அப்ரிசியேஷன்ஸ். தேர்ட் போயம். What does the poet mean by the terms exits and entrances? How many parts does a man play in his life? What does the lover do for his mistress? How does the boy walk to school? What is satchel? What is the world compared to? What is the soldier ready to do? Explain bubble reputation. Which stage is mentioned here? இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு அந்த லைனுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி சரியா, அது எந்த ஸ்டேஜோடைய லைன் கொடுத்துருக்காங்களோ அந்த ஸ்டேஜ் ஆன்சர் எழுதிக்கோங்க. Whom does justice refer to? Describe his appearance. இது வந்து ஜஸ்டிஸ்க்கான appearance. What do players refer to? What does the word sans mean? Explain second childishness. சரியா, இது உங்களுக்கு தேர்ட் போயம் ஆல் த வேர்ல்ட்ஸ் ஸ்டேஜில் இருக்கக்கூடிய முக்கியமான அப்ரிசியேஷன்ஸ். ஃபோர்த் போயம் யுலிசஸ் பாருங்க. What do thunder and sunshine refer to? What do we infer about the attitude of the sailors? What was Ulysses' purpose in life? How long would his venture last? To whom does Ulysses entrust his kingdom to in his absence? Bring out the significance of sceptre or explain sceptre. How is every hour important to Ulysses? What does eternal silence refer to? What does Ulysses do? Did he enjoy what he was doing? Give reasons. What is the experience compared to? How do the lines convey that the experience is endless? What does the term little remains convey? Who is Telemachus? What does Ulysses yearn for? Explain three sons. Who speaks these words? Who do I refer to? What has been seen and known by the narrator? Who are referred to heroic hearts? Which place would they travel to? Who is roaming with hungry heart? What is meant by Hyades? What is meant by met and dole? Who are the savage race? Who is referred to as a bringer of new things? அவ்வளோதான். சரியா, இந்த போயம் 4 வந்து பெரிய போயம்ன்றதுனால கொஞ்சம் நிறையா இருக்கும். நீங்கள் இந்த போயம் 4 கூட ஒமிட் பண்ணிடலாம். ஒமிட் பண்ணிட்டு கூட மற்ற 5 போயம் நீங்கள் தரவாக படித்தாவே போதும். Why does the poet suggest that the time can be wasted? Whom does him refer to here? Can being in solitude help a strong human being? Why does the poet suggest to take life easy? How should one face life? How does free imagination help the world? Why does the poet advise his son to have lazy days? Explain the term white lies. How can a frail flower split a rock? How does loneliness help the person? Whom does he refer to? What has killed men according to the poet? A tough will counts explain. Explain the phrase humdrum monotony. Whose action is referred? அவ்வளோதான், இந்த humdrum monotony வரைக்கும். இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு 5th poem. The last poem. Whose action is described here? What is meant by proud bro? What is its state of mind? Who is compared to the mother eagle? Explain the comparison. Where did Napoleon stand? Who did the city Ratisbon storm? Why did the boy contradict Napoleon's words? Why was his pride touched? Whom does we referred to? What is Ratisbon? Where does the soldier ask Napoleon to go? Why does he want the emperor to go there? What is the narrator of the who is the narrator of the poem and who does you refer to? சரியா, 95 இருக்கு. இதில் வந்து நீங்கள் இந்த 5th poem மட்டும் 4th poem விட்டுருங்க. யுலிசஸை விட்டுட்டு மற்றதை படிங்க. கண்டிப்பாக 4 அப்ரிசியேஷனுமே அட்டன் பண்ணிடலாம். சரியா, தேங்க்யூ.